Guys, welcome back to another episode of Talk with Ineka. Today I'll be looking at a trending story I saw on Twitter. This question, anonymous message, caused a lot of controversies on Twitter, and I wanted to see what you all had to say. The question was from a lady. She said, "Good evening. My husband and I had a disagreement today. And he said if I'm not careful, it will make me a single mother like my mom. And I told him not to say such a thing about my mom because I know what she went through in the hands of my dad before she got the courage to leave him. I told him seriously not to say demeaning things about my mom ever again because this is not the first time he's doing it. Then he slapped me and kept saying he should have listened to Agba on X to not marry a product of a single mother. I was so pained that I started crying but kept warning him. He slapped me again and kept insulting my mom, not even me. I legit lost my mind and started fighting him. I kicked his so hard and gave him a red eye. I also scratched his face, and it was when I calmed down that I realized and saw the damage I had done. I just left and went to my mom's place. What do I do? Because my mom is not Eve." Okay, so on the comment section of this message, some people were like, "Oh, you just proved him right that you should not marry a single mother." There are a lot of things I have to say, but the major one that has been pressing on my head was when I read he said he should have listened to Agba on X and not marry a product of a single mother. Like, if you as a human don't know how to filter the content you see on social media, I'm telling you, you're going nowhere. Like, you are going nowhere, entirely nowhere. Like, how would you see an opinion of a man and you run with it? Yes, maybe Agba has met like 3 or 4 women that had issues because they were from single mothers. That does not mean that every woman that is raised from a single mother is bad. Like, I don't know how people do this, that you wake up and you run with whatever you see on the internet. There are so many opinions flying. You see girls saying, "Oh, if a man does not take care of you with at least 20 million naira, don't marry him." Or if your husband does not spend at least 10k on you daily, he's not a man. Things like that. If you as a young person do not know how to filter all those talks and focus on what works for you, then you are doomed though. Like, you are using Agba's perspective to run your marriage. Agba will be in his house enjoying his good life, and you will lose your marriage and end up being a divorcee because you are running with what you see on the internet. If you are watching this video, this is like I'm just putting it out there. Every influencer, every counselor, every person that you think you're looking up to, they are humans. They make mistakes. And even if they are not making mistakes, they are speaking from their own perspective. Nothing that you say in this world can be generalized, especially when you're speaking about humans, because humans change. Humans change all the time. So while it's important to take what is useful from their content, learn how to filter what is not for you. Anyways, back to the story. I feel like the girl didn't do so much wrong because she asked him not to talk about her mother like that, and he kept talking about her mother. And the most important factor here was he was the one that slapped her, not she. You are insulting her mother and you still slapped her, not once but twice. And now she has beaten you. You're running and hiding and acting like the world has fallen on you. See, if you're a man, please don't give what you cannot take. Please don't give what you cannot take. Even if you feel like your wife has wronged you and everything, beating a woman, slapping a woman, no matter the extent, is wrong. And same thing with a woman. No matter what your husband has done, slapping him or raising your hand on him is wrong. But in this case, 2 of you beat each other. So I feel Ojoro cancel Ojoro. That's it. Ojoro cancel Ojoro. But if you are actually married, or you're like a counselor, or you have seen a similar situation, or you're just experienced and you have something to say, what do you think she should have done? Do you think she should stay in the marriage and continue like taking crap from her husband? Or do you think she should talk to her husband that they should say a marriage counselor? Because I feel like this issue obviously runs deep. Because the man already has, see, as a human, if you already have a bad notion about a person, any little thing will piss you off. Any little thing, because you're in your mind, oh, she will soon display attitude of. So the man has a lot of baggaging to do. So if he's not willing to work on the marriage, because this is not just you and your husband have to work on this marriage. If he's not willing to work on the marriage, it's not going to work. Or if you're of the opinion she should just leave him, work out on the marriage because he's not worth it. What do you all think? I really want to hear your opinions, and also I want to hear some of your stories. These stories, like I said, are from Twitter, and I would like to get some of these messages on my own anonymous page. So please send me your messages and I will talk about them soonest. Bye.